Online crew, how are you today? I hope you're having an awesome day, whatever part of the day it is for you around the globe. So, what does WIIFT mean? Did you read the description of this video? What does WIIFT mean? Anybody know what it means? Anybody hazard a guess as to what it means? Because when you know what this means, you want to teach it to your team if you have one. You want to teach it to other, sidelines that you're working with. This can make a massive difference to your success, not only on social media, but when you're actually talking to people like in a messenger chat, video chat, in person, etc. This is really, really important. It's actually quite simple, but not enough people are doing it, particularly on social media. So I want to share with you what this is today, and really encourage you to embrace this concept and this strategy. And when you kind of know what it is and start practicing it, you are going to have more results in your business. Okay? Any idea? WIIFT, what does it mean? Anybody know? So, seeing if, if you got no idea, just let me know that as well. But if any of you know what it means, then share with me what you think that acronym means, and we will talk about that on today's live. If we have not met before, my name is Helen Martin and I'm your online crew captain. So I just have a little bit of fun with this, but I'm at service to our amazing, crew here. So I can just see us sitting on a cruise ship one day and, I'm your captain there, and we're doing training and we're masterminding and we're having some cocktails and a margarita or two, or a gin or a bourbon, or whatever your poison of choice is. It could be water or coffee. It doesn't matter. But I'm up for that one day when it's safe to travel. I just want to be able to get out of our country. It's just such a different life, from somebody who had, it's last year now. Last year would have been my 10th trip to the US in 3 years. So strange for me. But anyway, squirrel moment again. If we haven't met before, it is Helen Martin. Let me know if you're new to our community, because we've got the most amazing crew here of home-based business owners, direct sellers, those that have a business, that they want to leverage social media and use modern social strategies to build online. So it's all about the online. How do we bring you online? How do we leverage social media? How do we use modern strategies to get you some success in your business? So you can do whatever it is that you want to do in life, okay? So a couple of things. Those of you that are in the current free 14-day online crew video challenge, make sure you go and watch video 9 from yesterday. Video 9, I've given you the content from days 5 to 8 and a whole lot of feedback on your videos. So make sure you go and look for that video in the guide that says Helen's videos. Those of you in my coaching community, I just did almost an hour and a half training on the iOS 14 update. What is it? How does it affect you? What should you do as a consumer? Even if you don't do Facebook advertising, what do you need to look out for? What decisions do you need to make? Those of you that are doing Facebook advertising, what you actually need to do, and there's a couple of steps that you want to do now. Okay, so if you're in my coaching community, make sure you go to the guide that has got the weekly trainings and catch the replay of that. Any of you that want to join us in the coaching community, which is where I do all the practical training, I give you, like the last few weeks, I've given you training on how to create a month's worth of content on your personal profile. I've given you a guide, training and strategy to do a month's worth of content on a business page. Like, that's the kind of training that I do in there. So if you're missing the how-to and you want to keep up to date with what's going on, definitely join us in our coaching community. It is dirt cheap for what I provide and the value that you get, and you're not locked in. So you can get in, have a look around for 3 days for $1. And if you don't like what you see, you can leave. Or you can stay for a month or two and learn as much as you can and then leave. You're not trapped into anything. But if you really want to get some results in your business, guys, you have to go past free training. Free training will not give you 6 figures. It just won't. So you have to invest in something. And what I offer is way too cheap for what I give you. And I give you notes every time I do training. I'm spoil you guys. Anyway, what was the other thing I wanted to let you know? Oh, just a reminder that tomorrow and the next day, so tomorrow I'm doing a personal profile review. And the next day I'm doing a business page review. You guys get a lot out of it when I do this, watching me review somebody else's, pages. It gives you guys a lot of tips. So you've still got an opportunity to put your name down in the comments section if you're watching live or on the replay, to put personal profile review, please, or business page review, please. Let me know. So I'm still taking names, and I'll choose a personal profile for tomorrow, and I'll choose a business page for the next day. And make sure you turn up with me or watch the replay, because you can actually learn a lot from that. What you put out there, like your personal profile, is your billboard for you as a human being. Your business page, if you're branding, in a certain way, there's a lot of things that people do not very well. And unless somebody sort of has a look and does a bit of a scan of what you're doing, then you might be none the wiser. So put your names, put your hat in the ring, but it does need to be a video challenger. So if you are currently in my video challenge, the current round of the video challenge, I'm giving you guys the opportunity for me to do a review of your stuff. Okay, so let me know in the comment section if you want your personal page reviewed or your business page reviewed, and I'll choose somebody for tomorrow and somebody the next day. Just please keep in mind, if I can't find your business page from your personal profile, so I normally go to someone's personal profile, and hopefully your business page is linked from your personal profile. It says, if it's not, I don't know what your business page is called. So you need to provide me the link, send it to me. Or just put it in the comment section. But please don't everybody put their business page links in the comment section of this video. But if it's not obvious to me and you want your business page, reviewed, you'd need to provide me with the link to that. Okay. So let's go on. Did anybody, I want to see what you guys are thinking regarding WIIFT. What does WIIFT mean? WIIFT. Let's see who's here. We've got Christine. How are you? We've got Cherie, Janet, Cynthia. We got Sophie. Good to see you on. We've got Cherie. Has no idea. Debbie, good morning. How are you? Amy, hello, Amy. Great to see you here. Hope you're well. What's in it for them? Beth, I'm impressed. WIIFT, WIIFT. Okay, let me explain this. Don't you go anywhere now that you know what it is. I need to explain this to you. If you adopt this principle on social media, so well done, Beth. I'll see if anyone else got it. If you adopt this on social media, when you talk to people, this is a life skill. This is not only a business skill. You need to hear me out on this video, okay? I'll explain that to you. So that's what it is. What is in it for them? So stick around for the explanation. Don't drop off just yet. Hello, Anna. Lovely to see you on. We've got Gloria here as well. Cherie, my brain hurts. I'm sorry, Cherie. Cherie was just on that hour-and-a-half training I did in the coaching community regarding the iOS 14. So that's what you can replay the video. I've got the notes all spelt out for you. I've got the instructional videos there for you. You'll work it out, Cherie. Yes, can't wait. No cruise ship for me, but you can join me on a tundra buggy looking for polar bears. Okay, sounds good. I can do that. What is intelligent Facebook traffic? Oh, that's Ed's version of WIIFT. What is intelligent Facebook? Not quite, but I love your creativity, Ed. Well done for coming up with something. Hello, Linda. How are you? I'm on a ferry boat at the moment. No drink service. Oh, next time. Hello, Jamelia. Lovely to see you on. Personal review, please. Okay, so we've got somebody else putting their hat in the ring for that. Okay. Sorry, Malay. I was watching a video on verifying my domain. Very funny. All good. Only Beth got it. Only Beth did get it. So 5 stars, 10 stars, 50 stars for Beth. She's the only one that got it. But let me explain this. A lot of you on social media will post what you think people want to hear. A lot of people will go through the motions and go, yeah, I know I need to do a few lives a week, depending on the size of your audience, different discussion, and post stuff out like, oh, yeah, I should be posting once a day on my business page. Personal profile, you can go a little bit longer. You don't have to post every day. It could be every, couple of days, depending on the content that you've got out there, different. That's a conversation for a different day again. But they just put stuff out there. They go through the motions. Yeah, I'm being consistent. I'm posting every day and I'm going live twice a week. Okay. But what are you posting? What intention do you have behind what you are posting? How are you getting into the heads of the people that you want to attract to you? So bottom line, This should be how every one of you thinks. What is in it for them? When you do a live video, what is in it for them? Video challenge excluded. Don't read too much into that. There's a method with my madness with all of that. So outside that, if you are trying to get more eyeballs on you from your personal profile, if you're growing a group, if you're on a business page, what is in it for them in the content? It's not going to work with every single piece of content because you might just share something that you're up to. Like yesterday, it was my dad's 89th birthday. We still don't know about his driver's license, by the way, for any of you that are following along with that story. But you know, that's got nothing to do with what's in it for anybody else. I'm just sharing on my personal profile what I did yesterday. And we had a beautiful lunch, you know, by the ocean. And for those of you that saw that post on my personal profile, that dad looks pretty good for 89, doesn't he? So, you know, there's those kind of things. It's not always going to work. But if you are in a group and that group is for the purpose of selling more stuff, if you are on a business page and you're branding yourself in a certain way that you want to get more leads and sales into something, whatever it is that you are offering, then most of your content wants to be structured around what's in it for them. What can you teach somebody? What can you tell somebody? What can you inspire something about that is a benefit for them? That's the angle you always want to take on social media, because you know what? No one cares what you've got until they know that you care. They don't care what you're selling. They don't care what it is that you have. People get interested in what you have and will be attracted to what you have to say when they see something in it for them. That's the only reason people react. It's the only reason people will reach out and message you, is because they think that what you've got might help them. So share that in your content. What does what you have help people with? Not what is it, not how much is it, not how wonderful you think it is. What is in it for somebody else to have that thing? What is in it for the other person to even be curious enough about it to reach out to you about it? What are you saying in your live videos where somebody can think, that's really interesting. I might try that. I might use that. I need that. I've got that problem. Maybe that could help me. So really, really important that is front of mind with your content creation, is what is in it from them, and come from that angle. So how do you achieve that is probably your next question. It's like, yeah, that kind of makes sense, but no, what do I really do, or how do I implement that? Sorry, I just got a squirrel moment there. Dad looks great, so blessed. Yeah, your dad looks great. Thanks, guys, for those of you that saw that post. So in relation to how do we achieve that, you ask questions, you share the benefits, you tell stories about something that's helped you or helped others, you share some thoughts that you've got that might inspire other people. You've really got to tap into what it is that you have, and people mix this up all the time. So I want to brainstorm with you guys for a second. Share with me what it is that you offer. What do you sell? I want to make a really clear point here. So I need your interaction here for a second. What is it that you guys sell? And then I'll tell you what you really sell. Okay, so share with me what it is that you guys sell in your businesses. You'll be from all different types of businesses, but you know, when you're reverse engineering it, what is it that you're kind of selling? And I want to prove my point sort of here. So just go for it in the comments section at the moment, and I'll catch up with that in a second. But this is also about you going a deeper layer and really tuning into when you're talking to people. So you might be able to create curiosity, but then what happens? What a lot of people do in this industry is they get all excited that somebody's shown a little bit of interest, and then you destroy it at that point. How many of you had somebody slightly put up their hand and it went nowhere? I would guarantee a lot of the reason for that is you started talking about all the wrong things at that point. So let's say you put a good post out there, it's story-based, and somebody reaches out to you, sort of, what's that? And then you tell them stuff. And then it goes nowhere. You don't get the sale. You don't get on a Zoom call. It just goes no further. How many of you have had people kind of interested in what you do, and it didn't result in anybody joining your team or buying your thing, things like that? Here's the main reason for that. You go into information and not emotion. You are not concentrating on what is in it for them with what you have. You just go straight into information and you start telling them what it is, not what is in it for them. So they might clearly ask you, well, what is it and what does it do and what's the product? And you just start answering questions. But you don't want to answer questions. You want to ask questions. You want to find out for the person, if somebody slightly raised their hand with you and said, or what is it? Or is it, something like that? That's when you ask questions back to find out what piqued their curiosity. What was it that made them reach out? Somebody has slightly raised their hand to you. And then you go full bore and yeah, it's this and it's that and it's exciting and it's different and it's nothing like I've seen before and blah, blah. And you go into all this information that they don't give a continental about. You need to tap into what you've got and what's in it for them. What are they looking for? What's important to them? And whatever they tell you, you've got the solution from that. And if they tell you there's a problem of some sort, so let's say you put a curiosity post out about an actual kind of product, okay? Maybe somebody's having problems with sleeping, or let's talk sort of health and wellness for a second, energy or pain and inflammation or, those kind of things. And you do a really good post and you've put some intention to it and you get it out there and you've got some curiosity and you get a couple of nibbles. And they go, oh, that sounds really interesting. What is it? Oh, it's called this and it does that. And I can send you a PDF and here's a little video and whatever. That's just information. People don't connect with information. They don't care. People buy and you will keep somebody's interest if you actually tap into what this can actually do from them by knowing what it is that they're actually looking for. So, yeah, it's something that's really helped me. Somebody's curious. Yeah, something that's really sort of helped me. Have you got problems with sleep? Don't go into information because you're all excited because somebody slightly raised their hand. You actually step back for a minute and try to get into their head. What's important to them? And ask them. So have you sort of had issues with sleep or whatever? Yeah, I've had it for years. Oh, well, yeah, well, this has really helped me. And, I think it really might help you because benefit. Doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't matter who's selling it. Doesn't matter what it's called. Doesn't matter what the product is. Doesn't even matter what the price is. When people see value and they really think that is something that will benefit them, they will buy. Even your business opportunity. What angle are you coming from? How much are you telling them about? Yeah, it's awesome. It's just amazing. And the comp plan's awesome. And, awesome. Who cares about awesome? I don't care about your awesome. I care about how what you've got is going to make me some money. Get in the head of your prospect and talk to them from a way of what is in it for them. What are they asking you? And then turning the conversation around to what they're actually telling you that they're looking for. What is their problem? Ask them without interrogating people, but actually getting into the minds of the person of what's actually important to them. And they go, yeah, I think this would really benefit you because, and this could help you with because. And yeah, from what you're telling me, I really think this would be a good fit for you because. And then on the flip side of finding out the information that you're looking for, always get the person's permission for the next step. So this is where we don't want to go into information again. Oh, I can share you this and I've got a video and I can give you some PDFs and whatever, and I can shoot those through Messenger, and you suddenly go into all this information overload that they don't really care about, all the details about it. All people care about is what is it that you have that can help them. That's the only conversation you should really have in the beginning. You can back up with information and PDFs and videos and all that kind of stuff after, but ask people's permission. So they're curious about it. And it's like, that's great. I'm happy to share some more information with you. I really think this could help you because what's in it for them? What's in it for them? What's in it for them? This is where you're going to get people listening. When you care about them and what's in it for them, they're going to start listening. When you go into information overload and give them, presentations and PDFs and all the rest of it, it's just information. It doesn't land emotionally. when you can actually picture in a way that is, what's in it for them emotionally, now you're going to get better results. Is this making sense to you? Does this land with you guys? Are you hearing what I'm saying? Is it something for you to think about a little bit deeper? If it's helpful, let me know. But it really comes down to your language and how you handle prospects as to the results. So if you're one of those people that can manage to get, a bit of interest here and there and a bit of a conversation here and there, but it goes nowhere, like you've had lots of kind of nibbles, but never a sale or never anybody joining you in your business, it's, some people are just not good people to be in your business. Okay. So let's just accept that. But when you're more in tune with what's in it for them and take a little bit of time to ask a couple of questions about what it is they're really looking for, then you can actually tailor your language and your words. Your language and your words mean everything in the success in this business. And when you go into information overload, rather than actually having a human, remember my saying, being a human before you're a marketer, actually finding out what's important to them and letting them know the benefits to them in their life, their finances, their family, their health, whatever it is, have that conversation and connect with them emotionally. Just information doesn't land. People don't care about all that kind of stuff. You can share all of that when they get inside the camp and you go, right, now this is this and this is this and this and this, and you can kill them with information because they need to know it. But you always want to ask permission for the next step and never just bombard people with information. So something like, we've actually got some, if you've got prospecting Facebook groups, we've actually got a free Facebook group that's got some information that I could tag you in. Would you be open to me adding you to that group? So just in that sentence alone, I've asked for their permission. And I've used the word open and not interested because I've said this many times here. Most people don't like to think they're not open, even though they might not be. But when you say, would you be interested? People go, oh, maybe not right now. I'll look at it later. But when you say to people, would you be open to looking at? It's people don't, as I said, they don't like to think they're not open. So open is a really good word to use rather than interested. So would you be open to me adding you to some just a Facebook group where I can tag you in some information that would share with you how this can help you? What's in it for them? What's in it for them? And then you're having a conversation. So maybe they need some more exposure. Maybe they need another presentation. Maybe you want to get them in a 3-way call, whatever. Would you be open to me starting a messenger chat with my mentor? Because I'd really love you to have a chat with her or him because. Or would you be open to me sending you just a little YouTube clip where you can find some more information? It's only a 20-minute video, but it will give you a really good snapshot of how this can help you. Not just information. Can I share this? Can I share that? Can I whatever? Always adding on the end, like how this can help them. Or this video might help you see how this can help you and grow your finances. With what you shared with me, I think this could be something that could get you those finances you're looking for, or go on those, have that discretionary income, or whatever kind of conversation that you've had. But I really want to hone in with you guys in this video. Information is just information. You're better than that. If you want to have better results in this industry, you want to actually tailor your discussion to WIIFT. If you've got people that have just joined you in your team, people that you're working with, tell them about WIIFT. If you can teach people to slowly use language, and even in Messenger when you're typing, and always thinking about what's in it for them, what's in it for them, what's in it for them. And not just, here's all the information about it. Again, information doesn't land. It's just that. It's just information. But when people know you really care, because you're actually always honing in into what it is for them, now they start to care. People will start to care about what you've got, what you're doing, what you're up to, when they know you care about them as a human being. Not as somebody who just wants to join somebody up in their business or sell them something. This is how you be successful on social media. You treat human beings like human beings, before you're a marketer, before you're selling anything. So when you care and you've got that dialed in, what's in it for them, what's in it for them, and always bringing your language back, your words, whether that's verbal or written, If you're on a Zoom call with a prospect, what's in it for them? And bother to find out if you are the one doing all the talking. So you get on a Zoom call with a potential prospect and you're going and blah 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 and blah 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 blah, and it's all information. They've probably got all sorts of objections coming up in their head about how they can't do it, the business opportunity, or how they're not quite sure, or how they can't afford it. Common objection. That when you are asking, questions about what the person's looking for and go, yeah, I can relate to that. Totally understand what you're saying about that because I was in the same position myself. The feel, felt, found principle from Eric Worre. Do you know what that is? Feel, felt, found. Any objection, any kind of understanding, personal relationship that you're trying to get with somebody through social media that you don't know, feel, felt, found. Yeah, I totally understand how you feel about that. Thank you for sharing that because I actually felt the same way. And that could be a positive or a negative. I was in a very similar position to yourself. And what I found with this product that I used is XYZ, or what I found with this business is that, with the duplicatable system that we've got and this and that and whatever, it wasn't actually as difficult as I thought it would be. There's just so much support. It's just amazing. These are simple things, but this will make or break your business. When you know how to talk to people and when you know how to angle your conversation, that you actually care about the person and how your business opportunity or your products can actually physically help them. When you're in tuned to that and you have that conversation, I guarantee you'll have better results in your business. So what are your thoughts around that? What are you thinking about that? I'm sure it makes sense, but can you change what you're doing slightly to be more in tune with that? Because it takes a bit of practice. It's not something that you can listen to this video and go, yeah, that makes so much sense. I'm going to try to change my strategy. And then you get to the point and you're like, I did totally not what Helen said to do. And I just talked way too much. Like, it takes practice to do it and get good at it. So don't be too hard on yourself because this is a learned skill. Leadership, these kind of things, it's a learned skill. You don't just suddenly get into this industry and suddenly know how to really talk to people really well or get really in tune with what they want or start talking about the benefits rather than about the things and the price and the ingredients and, the opportunity and stuff like that. You learn how to do this stuff. So don't be too hard on yourself with where you're at the moment if you haven't done it from this angle. But what I'm sharing with you is if you want to have more success in your business, when you do these things and you come from the strategy of WIIFT, what's in it for them, and that's your sole focus, they are more likely to listen and they're a hell of a lot more likely to buy. Okay? Jennifer's got it there. What's in it for them? Okay, so these are the businesses that you're in. So let me quickly go back to that. So, Cherie's in, attraction marketing. So broad, that's a really broad statement. Kind of, you don't sell attraction marketing. So what is it that you sell? That's probably more, so just at a deeper layer. Natural health solutions. So, okay. Relief from ageism. So these are really general. I was probably looking more specific. What is it that you actually sell? Okay. So these are good, ways to look at it overall. So Beth doesn't sell a particular product. She sells natural sort of health solutions. So not only do we sell natural health solutions, I would encourage you to look at, think a bit, maybe my question was a bit vague, but think a little bit deeper than that. So let's say within that natural health solutions, there's something to do with, a product that helps people with sleep. Okay, so that's your product. That's what you're selling. You're selling a sleep product, okay? And we're not really selling a sleep product. What we're selling is when somebody gets a higher quality sleep, they're actually more productive. They've got more energy. They're helping their body heal at night. They're having a better quality of life when you get a better quality of sleep. That's what you're selling. So you're not selling a sleep product. You're selling the benefit of what the product does. This is how I want you guys to think a little bit deeper. So relief from ageism from Gloria. So when we age, our body starts to ache and we can't do, as many things. So if we can help ourselves, stop aging, we have a better quality of life. We might have more energy. which is going to make us feel better and all those kind of things. That's what you're selling. Okay, so you think, these are broad ones, health and wellness. Okay, so I was looking for sort of, so you kind of, maybe I asked my question sort of wrong. So health and wellness, hope, mental wellness, relief from chronic pain and anxiety, pain relief. Okay, so think about these things and think of the benefits of when you solve those things. So when somebody's in pain and you can relieve that pain, what are the benefits of relieving that pain? So it's quality of life. It's living a life without pain. So it's not just pain relief. Like I just want to encourage you guys to think a little bit deeper than just sort of what it is that you sell. What are the benefits of what you sell, and go deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. Like those of you that sell a weight loss products, you do not sell weight loss products. You actually sell confidence on the other side. Because what do people feel when they lose weight? What are the outcomes of when people lose weight? What are they feeling? What are the emotions that are going, through their head? How do they actually physically feel when people lose weight? Confidence is one of them. So you're selling confidence. You're not selling a weight loss product. So these are the kind of conversations and the way you want to think regarding being successful in your marketing on social media. Okay. I sell help with learning how to attract people to their business and getting past it stuck. So now we're getting a little bit deeper. So it's not just, something like attraction marketing, which is kind of what that is, but it's learning how to attract people to them. That is a selling point. That is a benefit of what somebody can get from what Laurie is selling and offering. That's the outcome. That's the benefit. So it's looking at it, in deeper layers. Okay. So Jamelia, again, weight loss products, CBD products. So perfect example of what I just said before with weight loss products and even CBD. You don't want to say you sell CBD products. You don't want anything on your profile or your business page, group. It depends what kind of group it is. If it's a type of a group for actually prospects and you're selling stuff in there, that might be different. But you don't sell CBD. What does CBD do? What are the benefits of what CBD does for people? That's what you sell. Same again with the weight loss thing. You don't just sell a weight loss product. You sell confidence. You sell people feeling better about themselves. That's the kind of stuff and the kind of wording and the kind of language that is going to hook people into what you have. So it's not what you've got. People don't care what you've got. They really don't. So if I wanted to lose weight, like I desperately wanted to lose weight, and you had something, but you pitched that to me in a way, yep, you're going to lose 7 kilos, pounds, whatever metric you use around the world, in 7 days. You don't want to promote crash weight loss because usually it just comes back on again. But just as an example, within a period of time and all that kind of stuff, and it's going to make you feel better, and you're going to have more energy, and you're going to drop a dress size, and you're going to be able to fit into that dress that you haven't fitted into for 2 years, and you take people on that emotional journey. Oh, I'd love to get back into those clothes. And this is the emotion of what weight loss does. That's what you want to tap into. I don't care whether you're selling me this weight loss product or that weight loss product. It's not what you have. It's not actually what it is. It's not even the ingredients of what it is. People don't care. What they care about is what it gives them. So it really doesn't matter what you're selling. It's how you sell it. It's the benefits of what you sell. What is in it for them? What do they get out of? What are the benefits at the end of the day? Okay. We do attraction marketing by inviting them to attend a free webinar. That's not going to get me interested. We do attraction marketing by inviting them. It needs to be bigger than that. So I don't know what your marketing is, but that's you need to think deeper than that. So if they get on that webinar and they watch the thing, what does that give them? What's the inspiration and the benefit behind me getting on that? So we don't want to think about that. That's just the information. That's just the thing that leads them to where you want to go. So we want to think a lot deeper than just that. Okay. All right. So you've got lots of comments here. I will go back and look at them. I'm just mindful of time. I've talked long enough already. So I just hope that this gives you some food for thought of how you actually get people interested in what you're doing. It doesn't matter what's on your webinar. It's just information. How are you going to get me on the webinar? How are you going to get me to look at your thing? It's caring about me and how your thing is going to care, help me. Okay, so your prospect, not me physically, but you know what I mean. Okay, very, very interesting food for thought. And I would really encourage you to take the information from this video, share it with your teams, because this will make or break your business if you share with information or you share with emotion. And you actually tap into the mind of the person that you're talking to and talk about benefit, 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 benefit. When you flick the switch on that, even small baby steps, start trying to think about what you're saying to people. And don't make it all about information. Make it about them. What's in it for them? And come from that angle. The information can come later. But concentrate on them before you concentrate on your thing. Okay? So I hope that's helpful to you guys in some capacity. I hope it helps your messaging, your posts, your live videos, whatever you're doing. I hope that just takes you to a deeper layer, because you'll have more success with it if you follow that strategy. Okay? So thank you for joining me today. I will choose somebody who is in the video challenge that has put their hand up for a personal profile review and a business page over the next 2 days. So make sure you show up with me live on those, because they are really impactful for other people to watch me. And just remember, it's for those of you that I do choose, it's constructive criticism. It's not, don't take any offense. It could be amazing. I could pick one that's absolutely amazing and showcase it as a really good example. Okay, we'll see how we go. So turn out with me tomorrow and you'll find out. Okay, bye guys.